Tikkan is Yanni.
Kala, poyi kala. Very well.
Thank you. Yanni, how long have you lived in Vuru?
I don't live in Vuru. I live near Mikatemai, halfway, not just outside, but halfway between Rapina and Varska, and just over 1 year.
How did you get here?
My partner is Estonian, and so we met in the UK some years ago, about 8 years ago, and we were living in the UK, and our work changed and different things changed, and then we had a little girl, and because work things were changing and so on, and we just decided, well, maybe it would be better to be in Estonia. So we decided to move here.
Well, you have been here about a year. What has surprised you in Estonia?
Not too much, because we were we were together in the UK for, as I said, we met about 8 years ago. So I had been to Estonia before, and there'd been several trips here, and I pick up things from her, and so not that. I don't think there hasn't been that much that has been too surprising. I've kind of checked things this way.
There's something fascinates you in here, like in our nature, people. Have you found something that is a bit outstanding or different?
The environment is very attractive and lovely, and I really appreciate the open countryside and the forests and so on. Being close to nature is great, and we were ready for that type of lifestyle. So we were wanting to, move out of a town and have a total change of lifestyle, and Estonia is just beautiful, and actually being from Australia, I find a lot of it in many ways similar. So I missed that about Australia, the openness, the open landscape. And also the people, in many ways, I find more similar to Australians than to British people. They're very, they kind of say what they mean, and that's it. There's no beating around the bush. There's no, it's very straightforward. And I find that refreshing. I like that.
How would you describe, your sort of average Estonian, who you come across and you spoke with it? How would you sort of describe us as a people to your friends?
I would say that, I think the stereotypes about Estonians are quite close from what I have seen. Stereotypes, of course, can sometimes be exaggerated, but there's a lot of truth. They're very reserved, and at first they may sometimes appear as though they're not that friendly, or a little bit difficult to get to know. That they're very open, very generous, really generous, and interested to talk with you, and actually talk about things that kind of mean real things rather than just the weather or small talk. It's like you can get into discussing philosophy very quickly with someone you've just met, whereas in Britain you would have to know someone for years, and still you never probably get to serious things.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Your roots are from Greek, and you lived in Australia and UK, and all these countries have different cuisines and flavors. So my question is, have you found your new favorite dish from Estonian cuisine?
Funnily enough, I really like the cabbage and mincemeat soup with boiled potatoes. Just that very simple kind of comfort food. Some of the dried, obviously the smoked and dried things. Some of the smoked fish is very, very tasty. Great as a snack.
You are learning Estonian language.
Yes.
And from your experience so far, would you tell me what's the funniest Estonian word you've come across?
It's like the exaggerated or very strong emphasis on how the letters are pronounced. So for train, like rongi, and the G's, and in for so it's not necessarily in a particular word.
The goal of the Language Week is also to draw attention of translations and encouraging businesses to translate their home pages. You speak English, and tell me how easy it is for you to find the important information about Estonia and obviously settling in Estonia. Can you find it in our websites and state websites or businesses? How would you sort of rate the accessibility for yourself?
Out of 10, I would say about a 6 or maybe 6.5. If I really try hard and I search and for the important things, I can find it. So I can't complain.
Yanni, thank you so much for participating and joining in and sharing your story with us all.
You're welcome.
Thank you, and take care.
Thank you.